Hey, what's up, y'all? It's me, Van, and I'm here to do something a little different. So, for those that have been watching my videos for over the years, um, mainly know me from the hats or in my collection and me just talking about the hats and why I like them and all that stuff. Not really a hat review or anything like that, but this kind of just doing an explanation of curate is really more curating my collection and within my collection of hats and all that. But I also do collect other things too. And I don't want to call myself a hoarder, but I do have a good amount. But another sizable amount that I have is shoes. But let's just go over a little backstory. I mean, I always was into shoes, but I wasn't really big on collecting them or buying a lot of shoes. I was definitely one of those kids growing up where it was this one shoe 1 year for the whole school year, really. As I got a little older, like middle school, I would definitely have a couple pairs of shoes, but it's for sport, so I would have like football cleats or baseball cleats, and then to go with the one pair of shoes in kid sizes. And it wasn't until like seventh grade where I actually got out of the kid zone as far as shoe sizes go and moved up to the men's sizes, which got a little more expensive. So I remember I remember I did have a few decent pairs of shoes over the years too. So it wasn't like, yeah, elementary school was a lot of like Attack Force and McGregor's, but I always called them MacGyver's shoes. That you shoes that you get like Payless Shoe Store or not even Kmart, like yeah, Payless Shoe Store or possibly Big Five, which is like a small sports chain that sells shoes on the discount. But yeah, man. Didn't really get like the Jordans or like the high end, high demand type of shoes growing up. But like I wasn't. It wasn't like I was buying. Yeah, but then like I remember I also had like the Larry Johnson Converse, the Arrows or your grandmama shoes with like the triangular straw, to cover it with the weird like lace lock or whatever, but like it was weird, but like it was cool because like it was Larry Johnson's shoe, and then I also had the Sean Kemp Kamikazes, the OG ones, and yeah, I remember like Sean Kemp was my one of my favorite players, and he was on my favorite team too, so that kind of worked out. So it wasn't like I had scrub shoes necessarily, but it was like the one pair of shoes that I had a year. So it had to last a whole year. I had to wear it through everything, more or less. But yeah. As I got a little bit older, like the shoe size grew for a bit, and then once I got to like, I would say sophomore year of high school, that's when like that was going to be my shoe size. So that stopped, and it wasn't going to grow any more than that. But um, yeah, it was still kind of the same wave, one pair of shoes a year, but I would also have like football cleats and other like couple sandals here. Um, so it wasn't like really serious at the time, but after high school, I was more into hats anyway, so I would probably get like a few pairs of shoes, like maybe like three or four to rotate um, for the year. And then like it also got to the point where like I actually had to buy like other specialty shoes, like dress shoes. I got like sandals, flip flops, which I don't count. Moccasins. So I got like a few things, but yeah. Fast forward to like now, and it's like kind of like a shoe wall, really, and like boxes and shoes scattered and stacked, and it's over like 100 pairs. And my family gives me mess about it, but I do like shoes too. But it's all been around, and it's definitely picked up in the last 10 years as far as the accumulation of shoes. But that's the story time. So do my first like explanation curation of shoes I have. These are actually the most recent pair of shoes I got, as a matter of fact. And just kind of to show them off, these are the Air Max 90s Flyease. So they just released within the past couple of months. Because I remember they are retailed at $120. I did get them for 25% off, so I think it came out to be. Oh no, it was like 30% off actually, so it came out to be $90 after tax or whatever. And yeah, let's actually, yeah, production was made in August and through January, so usually the production's 6 months production line, so um, definitely started before COVID. Because these shoes are made in Vietnam, so I was assuming they made in China, but there you go. So yeah, essentially, kind of a twist on a classic silhouette Air Max 90. Last month in March was recently Air Max Day, so I was really happy about how it feels on feet actually once I was able to try it on. Uh, with the origin behind the Flyease is essentially, I don't know, like I forget like the inspiration behind it, but essentially it's just for people that are unable to like put on shoes with hands, or having a hard time with like those fine motor skills or gross motor skills to like tie shoelaces and putting shoes on and taking shoes off and all that. So just to make it easy, they made it so you can actually just like press on the heel. So as you see, it has like this carbon fiber um, plate feature on the heel counter to like press the down, so you can just slide your foot in, and then see also you can just slide your foot off, slip your foot on, and slide your foot off. So I actually enjoy it because this is like a really great casual shoe, as far as like just needing to grab, go on the run to run some errands to the grocery store or whatnot. Something to just put on real quick and take it right back off. If I could take the insole, yeah. It does have this cobra snake thing in the insole. I'm not sure if it's inspired by a particular person or whatnot, but kind of a nice little twist on that. Although it does remind me a lot of Cobra from the G.I. Joe cartoons. If if you grew up in the '80s, '90s, and particularly like you're a kid, you're aware of that. But I do like the colorway. On the box. I have the box here too. So retails for $120. It's white, hyper pink, and it says white, but there's blue for sure. Doesn't specify the type of blue, but I'm just gonna go over royal. But yeah, I like the color blocking here. Air Max 90 doesn't have like that heel shield there on the back, but other than that, it's essentially a 90 Air Max 90 with the air bubble there, and like the waffle sole on the bottom. So I mean, I tie these laces up once, but fortunately, unless they slip off, I don't have to tie laces again or untie them to tie them back up, because I can just slip it on and off. So yeah, I really just got it just because I wanted something that was nice, and then I remember back in high school actually, I did have like a pair of Air Max 90s that were white and black, and I really liked wearing them the whole year. But unfortunately, I did encounter a situation where my air bubble popped after stepping on a nail. And I also remember, like, it was one of the few times where I did get mildly upset when a kid stepped on my shoes. But, like, they were already scuffed up and beat up cause at that point anyway, so I didn't really trip after he said it too. He, like, stepped on my foot. I was like, yo, man. But that's more because, like, he just stepped on my bad toe, so I was more annoyed that it hurt my foot more than actually messing up the shoe, because by then, yeah, the shoe's torn up. It wasn't torn up, but like it was scuffed and worn. So I'm not too much of that guy that like cares people do mess my shoes, but like I try to keep it decently clean in a sense. Like, I think that's probably one of the reasons why nowadays I have a sizable amount is just because it helps keep it clean. It's having a good rotation of shoes, so you have to wear them every day. But yeah, I do like the direction that they're going here with this too. Because after working with kids that like struggle tying shoes, as a matter of fact, I think this is a really cool concept behind it. And I do have another pair of Flyeases, not like this, but I'd like this more than their previous Flyeases with like the zipper for the lace as replacement for the lace lock. But yeah, this is like way easier to actually just put on, and it looks pretty cool too. It has like that, Air Max 90. You can't Air Maxes and a lot of Air Maxes you can't really hate this be disappointed because they look pretty cool. It's like a nice take on a classic, and yeah, I hope once we can go outside and play, yeah, I definitely want to wear these more often. And we'll definitely wear these, to like gatherings or whatnot, or just when I need to just go grab something real quick. But for now, the working title is going to be kicks on feet. I don't know what else. I don't know if something will come up along the way. I might change the title. Or no, keep on feet. Keep on feet. I want to call it keep on feet. That's what I meant to call it. I didn't mean to call it kicks on feet. Keep on feet because these are shoes I don't plan to resell. When I usually get something, I'm usually using it for myself to use at some point. So I don't do resell unless I get this for someone else. I usually just get it and get it to them right away. But yeah, I know it was a longer video. I do rant a lot. That's not necessarily related to it. But, this is just an introduction more so to this new series. So, I hope y'all like this. This part of the channel is not intended to be a shoe review or anything like that. Although, if I get more content or if I get more views, I guess I could try it. But really, it's just more of a curation, explanation of why I curated these items here. So that's the reason why I got these shoes. You get these on Nike.com too. So they're up for sale. They're on retail right now, though I'm sure they come out with like discounted prices for like 25% off usually. So. We'll be back with another one. And yeah. Till then, we'll see you on the flip side, man. Smell you later.